Hello, hello everyone. Uh, Welcome. It's another beautiful sunny day from Africa, Nigeria. So today I'm going to be taking a trip to one of my workspaces. I don't know if I told you guys I'm an engineering student. I am currently at home, so I'm going to a place where, like a workspace, where we have electricity, we have internet, we have people there. So that's why I want to go and work today. So I'll be documenting my trip, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So before we start, these rings, they are very, very conspicuous, right? Yeah. So these rings, they are made of concrete. They basically they are for reinforcing our wells here. So we have most houses here have wells. You know, I don't know if you're conversant with what wells are. Wells are like holes in the ground where you supposedly get water from. So this is what we use to reinforce so that they don't collapse in. We have a well over there. Let me show you our own personal well. Before we get started today, please, while everyone is coming on board. So I think today I might be able to read some comments. Let me test this. Okay, seems like people see this. So I'd like to show you a well in our own personal well. So it's a huge thing here. Most houses have wells. So if you can see this is a well, and I hope my food doesn't fall in. So you can see the water there. Yeah, so most houses have this. Not most, like 50-60% of the houses have this, but obviously a house can't exhaust the amount of water in this. So this is the ring that we saw the other time. This is a ring, so it helps to reinforce the floor and prevents it from collapsing in. So some people they install electric pumps somewhere inside here so that they don't have to mechanically draw it. But here, right now in our house, we use this mechanical stuff, so we pull it up ourselves. I think wells are quite popular. So that is a well. So let me be on my way. And these are basil leaves, basic basil leaves. And that is a goat. That is a goat. So I think we are good to go. Yeah, these guys, I don't know if you know what they are. They are bricks, and quite interestingly, they're made out of concrete. But I don't know if you've seen how they are made. Normally, in the West or in most developed areas, they use this machine that just pa. But here, they have quite an interesting way of making it. Let me show you the machine before we continue and start going. I'm apparently late already, so I might just as well show you guys interesting things here before we leave. So we have different fronts of them. These are the rings I spoke about the other time. You can see them, they're there. This is the viewing center. This is where they show football, like Chelsea, Manchester United, and stuff like that. So this is where they show all of those football. It's like a communal viewing center. So a lot of people just come here. You pay like $0.25, and then you enjoy 90 minutes of undiluted fun football. 90 minutes. So these are the bricks I spoke about. I'm on my way, but before I go, let me show you the stuff. So this is the machine that is used to create the bricks. As you can see, it might look a little bit crude to you, but it's really very effective. So it's simple, actually very simple. See this thing over here, houses are nothing actually, but this, as you can see, is in the shape of those bricks that we saw. I think we have one here, something like this. So this is like a rough shape of it. So there is like a column here, like an enclosure where they put the mixture of sand and cement, and then this uses some kind of vibrator to vibrate the particles into place, and then so this is that thing I'm talking about. So you can, in this place, and then they fill it with cement and stuff, and then they vibrate it and everything comes to place. So concerning the question of water, the water is as clean as it gets. In fact, it's so clean, and so well water is almost purer than most water that we have. Although some people, maybe because of chlorination, due to tap water is obviously better due to chlorination, but if you can do that on your home, probably if you have a separate purification tank at home, a well will suffice for everything that you need. And it has no taste. It is just like water. In fact, probably taste salt. Yeah, something like that. So this is what a brick making machine does. Let me continue on my way. So these are, you just hit my head. So these are, you guys can hear me very well. These are the things that they use, and you can see they have a lot of them in the sun. The sun is quite hot today, so it's sufficient to dry the bricks. They dry up in less than a day. I think these ones were done, I think, like a week ago, and they're ready to be sold. Each one is sold like $1. Yeah, like one piece $1. So you can see that's what most houses are made up of here. Fences, and so we really don't have those kind of insulation that you have in the West, that you have two partitions and then you fill it with insulation foam. No, we don't. The environment is hot, so we don't really have that kind of thing. So if I may continue, let me see if I can see comments. Okay, apparently I still can't read comments. No, I can. So yeah, the well water is it depends on how sanitary it is. Some people, they are is situated in places where they know they might not really want, it is open to everyone, so you might not really want to drink that. But in our case, it is located in a place that is relatively inaccessible to most people, and we are literally the only one that use it most times. So we get to use it to drink with some special treatment that you do. So that is what it is about. So let's continue. These are groundwater. Like, they are literally a temporary stream that comes on whenever rain falls. So I'm going to be careful today. I'm going to be walking slowly, so you're going to be, I hope you'll be able to hear me better. Hello, how are you? I'm not that big. I look like my dad, but I'm not that big. Yeah. How are you? Enjoy. Where's your mom? So you can see we have a mini stream here. It's more or less happens. Yes, sir. So it comes. This kind of occurrence happen whenever we have like a lot of rain in a few days, and then we have a of this, and then we have the stream. This makeshift stream. This is a vulcanizer shop. I don't know if any one of you have seen this before. Right. So, wow. So this is basically where you repair your tires. So you can see they have a machine for pumping out here, and then they have can you see the tubes? Can you see this basically is more like an automobile shop, but it is much more specialized. Like he knows a lot about tires than most people, and he also does. So they have might look a little bit crude, but it's quite effective. They have their gauges, and you can see everything there. That's a toolbox. I don't want to stay too long, but you can see this. So here, basically, if you have tire problems, they are quite spread around the city, so you can find them almost anywhere. So tell us about yourself. What's your name? Speak now. Are you? Usman. So how old are you?
I am 40 years.
Yeah, take. Yeah, good man. What's your name? Oh yeah, Charlie. So they are good boys. They are enjoying here, and they know how it's done. They know how it's done quite well. Maybe one day we'll come back and see them in operation. But for now, we're on our way to school. How was that? Alexa. So let's get going. So we have one of those ponds again, the normal ponds. Oh yeah, they will be kind. I think they are cool boys. So let's continue. So basically, in 90% of places in Nigeria, we have this kind of electric poles. Some, like in my school, we have them underground, but it's not really. My school is a little bit higher up, away from above the conventional community, because it's a university, they call it, so you should expect that. So we have underground wiring. Some places we do have overhead wires, but in most places we do have overhead. Because accessible, you get. And sometimes it's not usually the best too, because of the fact that the society you can see join. Society to some other things that are not really supposed to be, and that's a very beautiful car. Yeah, we have beautiful cars in Nigeria. We don't climb, we don't use horses here. Yeah, relatively, I won't say it's like the UK, but I think Nigerians fare better in the UK than anywhere else. So I don't know. It seems like they will fare better. But here, this place, like once I learned about the fact that there is a place where they experience like a month of darkness and a month of daylight and a month of pure darkness. I was like, oh my God. In Nigeria, it will never happen. I don't think it will ever happen, because we just have everything is proportionate. At least when it comes to weather, we are awesome. We're enjoying. So I'm going to be walking a few things. These are logs. They're not really hard. That's a huge well. Let me show you that. That's a pretty huge well. So it does not use conventional wheels. Yeah, Israel. Oh, Israel. I know Israel. You definitely know Israel now. It's very funny when Nigerians say they are fighting. Don't go to them. They will kill you. These people, they know their ways about. Don't fight Nigerians. So most of them know their ways about how to fight. They probably grew up with it. But that guy is awesome. It's awesome. So yesterday I saw someone talking about mass burial grounds. No, we do have burial grounds here. For most houses, some of them prefer to have their relatives buried close to their apartments for various reasons. Some of the reasons are usually more emotional rather than reasoning or whatever. So we have quite a number of them, and so it's not really mass. It's not like someone just came and killed everyone. They had to just do mass. No, most of the time, usually one person in there. It's more like a mausoleum, something like one person's grave. So that's it. We don't have mass burial. No, we have burial ground. We have cemeteries that are there. But some people just prefer to have their loved one in specified areas in their houses. Ooh, so that's personal. Well, we are relatively, we get along quite well. Although obviously you shouldn't expect that. Sometimes you should have friction here and there. But let me show you this place. But we get along quite well. Hello. Oh, no, there's someone I know that is not around. That's a shoemaker. They make awesome shoes. Let me take permission to show you the stuff. Okay. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo ṣe fídíò kan ni o. So mo á fẹ́ fi àwọn ọjà yìí wọ̀n ṣé mo lè record ẹ̀ wá. So yeah, so they're giving me permission to show you guys. So these are some awesome, like YouTube. So these are some awesome we call them shoemakers there, and you can see that they make awesome wear. A middleman like a so they make very awesome one. I will not want to touch them because obviously I don't really have the money to buy them yet. So they make very good ones. I don't know. So if you are interested and you think you are interested, you want to get one of them, we'll help you get them. No problem, no problem. Yeah. So thank you very much. So just contact me if you need to get one of them. The owner is my friend. I will get to him. I know him very well. So well, I'm already late. There's nothing. The guy is supposed to be there by 9:30, but obviously he's not there. He's going to have to wait. It's more like it's a favor I'm doing right now. So it's not really. I don't have to be on time. So, right. Yeah. So am I poor? Yeah. Students, relatively, I'm not the most. I'm an engineering student. I carry out engineering contracts for people, but most times, they are not forthcoming, and they will prefer sometimes professionals than a student. So maybe they come once in 3 months, and that's where I get my big pay. And relatively, it's not really a big pay. Let's say $100 or $200 at most, and that will be all for another 3 months. So I'm relatively poor, yeah. But my parents, they do their best. They try their best. And so let's continue. If you are interested, really, you can contact me. I will help you get some of those shoes. And please, if you are interested in supporting this course, at least for me to get a better camera, at least, because I know this is very shitty. This isn't the best. People have. Should I show you bags? These are bags. I don't know anyone there, so they might not really like me showcasing their stuff. But let's continue. So we have more of those poodles. I believe in a few years this things will be away, because I think development is coming here too. We are going to have better roads overall. But right now we have to stick with those poodles, and well, unfortunately it is what it is. Let's continue. So thank you very much, Energizer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful for that. Awesome. It's a great way to start the day, at least with very good comments like that. So let's continue. We have bikes. I'm probably going to get a bike very soon. But someone he contacted me and said I should try to make people and answer some questions on the way rather than just walking around. And that is exactly what I'm planning to do today. So even if I'm very, very late, I really don't care today. It's all for you guys, and I think it's going to be worth it. And yesterday someone asked me about a coop. This is a chicken coop. Like, you keep chickens here. So you can see they have that chicken feces and the feeding trough and relatively covered. This is relatively for selling. Like, whenever you want to sell chickens to the public, so you put them outside there and then you lock them up, and people who are interested will come and buy them. So it's relatively it is covered in roofing sheet, like corrugated roofing sheet, and then so this is a little bit. It can stand the weather and stuff. So this is a chicken coop. This is a mundane, relatively crude one, but it works. You can see. I hope you can see that. So it works. It's crude, but it works. So let's continue. So this is it's a laundry dry cleaning office. Well, obviously, in case you don't know, today is Nigeria's Independence Day. Yeah, everyone is somewhere, but I'm very sure there are not a lot of them are celebrating. I am not, obviously. Yes, it's Independence Day, but I'm not. It's not like it's a special day for me. It's just another day. It's a church, beautiful church. I hope you can see that well too. They have a well, like I said, they have wells. That's the well there. So it's a pretty common thing here. So when we talk about wells, you should know, okay, these are primary source of water for our community. Thank you. You're welcome, everyone. You're welcome. Cute. Well, I've had my good days. Thank you very much. So let's continue. Yes, sir. How are you, ma? Oh, I'm I was doing whatever I want. Yes. That's it. We are January. Yes, sir. I should go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are gas cylinders. Yeah, the primary, like most countries, we use propane gas for cooking. I think, is it propane? Yeah. So we use these gases. I don't know sure it is, but those cylinders they are mini depot where you go and fill up your gas cylinders. So when they finish, instead of taking them, we have huge ones and we have the smaller ones. So those are like they are the redistributors. Like I told you, in a developing country, we have quite a lot of business opportunities that you will relatively not succeed in the United States or wherever you live, but it's still here because of the fact that people will almost always choose comfort over money sometimes. Because obviously, look at that man, he's carrying a huge propane tank. He's probably going to a big repo to fill it up, but he knows that he's going to get better value for his cash rather than just paying it. So let's continue. Well, I've never been to Somaliland. Maybe one day. My plan is to travel the world, but obviously you can't do that on a student allowance, obviously. But one day I will. One day, in fact, it's one of my goals for now. So let's continue. These are pipes. They are plumbing. You can see them there for basically anything at all. And these are huge tanks. That they give me a very bad look. I can't remember. So this is a big house. Yeah. So I think I would love if we can probably have a channel by which I can tell you when I'm going to stream this, so that you come over and just eat it randomly. I'm working on that, and hopefully maybe I will be able to use my coffee channel or one of those channels to tell you guys, oh, I'm coming online, I'm going to make this. And also for the YouTube channel, I will share a link for you to subscribe, but like I told you, I have relatively no video there at all. So for now, I'm cutting the previous ones, making them look better before placing them there. I think we've been here, if you remember very well. I'm going to take a bike now. So so this is my friend Hassan. Watch out for him, he's a good man, a big man, very fresh man. So this is a cooking store. They have varieties of food here. Most of the time they are usually hot and steamy, so there is no time you come here. You're going to find something going on. She's cooking, and wow. So relatively, okay, I'll talk about that later. So we have this, and then we have the food. So look at this. It looks very funny, but it's quite symbiotic. You have a person that sells food raw, and you have a person that sells cooked food beside themselves. So that's a symbiotic relationship. It's awesome. So let me start living now. So let me find a bite. Let's go. Hello. 15. That's a book. Sir? Last card. So this is the transformer everywhere.